sure the players don't fear him. But one thing's for sure, there's one that his team has shook every time he's played him since the 2022 finals.
Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I'm all shook up.
Ooh.
And homie, you got it wrong. Homie ain't getting on just 'cause homie got a song.
In this video, we'll talk about the Celtics failing to exercise their ghost versus the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry, and they suck right now. But first, I'd like to welcome you to Doing It for GP. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment if you like the content, and if you so choose, scan the QR code to donate to the channel. And with that, this is your Celtics news break. Let's take this walk. Boston Celtics lost again as soon as they hit the road versus the Golden State Warriors, and my takeaways are as follows. First off, it's a bit of deja vu, as last year around this time, the then 21-5 Celtics lost to a shitty Warriors team, and then they began, to go on a tailspin. Now, the 20-5 Celtics were up 17 on the Warriors in Golden State, and still by the end of the night, let Steph Curry get off his go-to-sleep celebration. And we'll start there. 33, 3, 6, some pixie dust and a fucking rabbit's foot. What the you, my man? Not leaving him open. You can't let the ball leave his hands. For a guy of such small stature, I don't know what player puts that amount of fear and anxiety in the opposing fan base when the game is on the line and when there's an impossible shot to be made. And I'm sure the players don't fear him. But one thing's for sure, there's one that his team has shook every time he's played him since the 2022 finals.
Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I'm all shook up.
Ooh. Jason Tatum, 15, 8 and 7 on 5 of 17 shooting. And I hope Boston fans aren't acting surprised. They're probably acting like this is a team issue to avoid JT blame. Because avoiding JT blame is like in the commandments around these parts. The 8 rebounds and 7 assists prove he's not completely disappearing anymore. But the Warriors make sure to show him a second defender. And it makes him a passive passer. You click on that Celtics playlist I have of my videos over the recent years, and you'll quickly see I call it like I see it when it comes to the Jays. My defense of Jaylen Brown, ever since that first playoff series they carried it to, when Kyrie was gone and Gordon Hayward was gone, where Jaylen Brown gave you 18 a game and Tatum gave you 18.5 a game. But the only narrative coming out of it was Tatum is the next big thing and he's only 19 and next face of the franchise. Even though that was his rookie year and Jaylen Brown's first year really getting minutes. Anyways, it often makes my videos come off like I'm a Jason Tatum hater. And the reality is I just have a problem with the narrative. In a game like this where Jason Tatum has a bad game and he doesn't close as the closer everybody expects him to be and wants him to be and chose him to be, the post-game analysis and yakety yak is always about how the whole team failed. How the team can't close. Oh, it's this old Celtics narrative again. The same script. They get a big league and they can't close. And this bad game for Jason Tatum is just a one-off, where in comparison for Jaylen Brown, if he makes a mistake that may have cost the team a game, or if he had a bad game himself, he is the headline post-game. Focusing on his mistakes and focusing on Jason Tatum's potential largely is the reason why there's such a big gap in their narrative. And you see when the mistakes aren't being made, it looks a lot closer, right? So, finishing up with the Jays, Jaylen Brown had another ideal game, balancing scoring and playmaking, 28, 8 and 7, making fans succumb to the harsh realizations. You always put Tatum up here and Jaylen Brown down here, and all Jaylen had to do to make it clear that these guys may be equals is pass the ball. Pass the ball when a double team come, playmaking looks better. Pass the ball instead of driving into multiple people, handle looks better. And y'all faces look awful. God damn the construction. These bitches came out of nowhere. Derek White, god damn, Derek White would have been player of the game if he didn't fall in love with that 3 late. To his credit, he was hitting them all game, which is why he had 30 and 7. The 3 assists were indicative of him playing the finisher role. I just wish the finishing had more variety when the game was on the line, because that 3-ball failed. Drew Holiday, same shit. It's like these two are Siamese. 13 and 7 with 1 assist, playing the finisher role. Joe gotta stop letting JB and JT set up the offense and let Drew and Derek get on their PG shit. Bad coaching. Al had 13, 12, and 6, but as good as that stat line looks, as much as he's gonna be left open, he has to knock down that 3, man. In this offense, Al will be left open as defenders stay with JT or JB off that pick, and he'll be passed the ball most of the times he's open. You can't clink most of them bitches. Special shout out to Naeem Shikada, 10 and 10 in 20 minutes. Clearly should have every ounce of Luke Cornett's minutes. Any muck with cataracts can see that shit. But anyways, 20 and 6 on the season. Hopefully this doesn't start a domino effect for the upcoming weeks or just the upcoming games on this road trip, because we got Sacramento on a back-to-back. Till next time.
You and your niggas be on the block like we ain't got shit to do. It's an off night for y'all. Every night is an off night. Hustle is swag, but you can't get your guap right.